I bought a mystery pack from Viking Records, and that mystery pack looks like, Dan, it looks like this. 70s rock. It is hermetically sealed. It is double and triple taped. It's brown paper. I can't see what's inside. The only thing that I know is that there are about 20 to 25 45s, and we're hoping to find a few, maybe more than a few, but some songs that we can put in our jukebox. Are you ready? Here
I'm
we
ready.
go. This is off of the Big Tree Records. The name of the group is Sugar Bears, Ride On and Happiness Train. I have no clue. Do you know anything about the group Sugar Bears?
No idea.
That would
No.
be a nay.
Is it, was it a Saturday morning cartoon?
There's nothing else on this, so I know that it's definitely a nay. Here we go. It's Capitol Records. This is from the late 70s. The name of the group is the Knack. On the B side, it is Frustrated. On the A side, it's Good Girls Don't.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
That's definitely a yes, right? All right.
Yes.
That's into the S pile. By the way, Dan, and our listeners, these are all of the 45s from the previous 6 episodes, and they are in the virtual community jukebox. I'll include the link in the episode. Here we go. Dunhill Records, you know, they were famous for Three Dog Night. Oh,
Grassroots also.
guess what?
It's Grassroots.
Three Dog Night, Freedom for the Stallion, and Black and White.
Okay. I remember that, hearing that.
It's a definite yay. I got to make sure I get these stacked in the right ones. Gosh, we got 2 already. That's really quick.
That predated Ebony and Ivory.
Oh, yeah. That was McCartney and Jackson?
Michael Jackson. Yeah.
And then they didn't get along because McCartney told Jackson about publishing rights, and Jackson used that information to buy the Beatles catalog.
That kind of cooled down, yes.
Oh, yeah. Dunhill Records again. Three Dog Night again. The Writings on the Wall. And this is my favorite, second favorite song by Three Dog Night. It's called Pieces of April.
Okay. I'm not really familiar with either of those songs, other than I know Three Dog Night.
I can tell you Pieces of April is one of their 21 consecutive top 40 hits. So we're going to put that in the yays. We may have hit gold here unless I'm going to go to the bottom of the stack because we've got another winner here. It's off of Asylum Records, very popular record label back in the day. Linda Ronstadt. Simple Man, Simple Dream. On the A side, it is Poor, Poor, Pitiful Me.
I remember her singing that.
Yeah.
On the radio. I just ran across a video that talked about how she, I'm trying to remember the name of the other songwriter, but ended up down in Laurel Canyon one night, and Mick and Keith were at the place they were staying, and they were playing their new song, Wild Horses, and she wanted to record that, but they weren't giving it out to anybody. I'm trying to remember the guy that was in Poco was there that really wanted to record that.
The gentleman from Poco, was he with the Flying Burrito Brothers?
He might have been.
I may be wrong, but didn't the Flying Burrito Brothers cover or record Wild Horses first?
I don't know. I don't remember if they did it first, because Mick and Keith weren't going to give it away to him. Was it Graham Parsons?
What? Graham Parsons.
One other note, instead of recording Wild Horses, Linda Ronstadt ended up recording Desperado, which actually kind of overshadowed the Eagles recording of that. They both were popular. People, who like Eagles.
This is a 45 off of Life Song record label. The name of the group is Crack the Sky, and it is the mono and stereo version. So it's a promo copy that would go to radio stations. For AM, they would play mono, FM would play stereo. The name of the song is called Long Nights. You know anything about that?
Doesn't ring a bell.
No, I'm pretty confident that's going to go in the nay pile.
Interesting name for a band, though. That feels like it rings a bell. Crack the Sky.
It is an interesting name. This is off of the Capitol Records label. The name of the group is called Bloodrock. This 45, I will tell you, it is in pristine condition. So I'm not going to put my fingers on it. There's 2 songs, Help Is on the Way and Thank You, Daniel Ellsberg.
I don't know those songs, but I do remember their main song, and I don't remember the name of it offhand.
Do you know anything about Daniel Ellsberg?
I think he was a famous, I don't remember exactly, but he was a famous progressive during the 60s.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, DOA. I just remembered the Bloodrock song.
DOA.
Yes.
Wow. You got me on that one. When did that come out, roughly? Was that, were we in high school?
73.
Oh, wow.
73, maybe.
This is a definite winner, man. This, I know, got played a lot in the early 70s. On the B side, it's My Home in My Hand. This was off of Paramount Records. On the A side, it is Hot Rod Lincoln. Commander Cody and the Lost.
Yeah.
Definitely. This is a definite keeper. This is off of Atco record label. Atco, ATCO. See if you can see it. Atco. On the B side, it's Easy Now. On the A side, After Midnight, Eric Clapton.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I know that song. I know he played that.
I think the original was by J.J. Cale. I'm shooting off the top of my head here, but I think it was J.J. Cale. After Midnight. We're going to let it all hang out. After Midnight. I think that was the lyric, wasn't it? Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, that was it.
If you were to ask for Eric Clapton songs, what would be another Eric Clapton song as a single? One I never understood the lyrics for.
Eric Clapton, but not Cream?
Not Cream, just Eric Clapton solo.
I Shot the Sheriff?
I shot the sheriff, but I did not shoot the deputy. Eric Clapton, a yay?
There you go. That was oh yeah, yeah.
Never understood why somebody would write those lyrics, but I guess there's a meaning to it somewhere. This is a group that you and I talked about before we pushed the record button. The record button. It's off of Columbia Records. The B side is Make Me Smile. The A side is called Color My World. It's Chicago.
Oh yeah, now that's a classic.
Yeah, definitely.
Color My World was briefly a song that my wife and I related to back when we were starting to date.
Oh, there you go.
Because they played it at the dance that we attended.
So much of the music that I like, I associate the specific events in my life. So I sure get that. This is a group from the 70s. Got a lot of FM play. I don't know about AM. It's off of the Searsville. It's very small font, Dan. You know, my eyesight isn't the greatest. It's very small font. I think it's the Searsville label. On the B side is I Just Want to Make Love to You. Ooh. Now, Dan, don't take that personal. I don't want to do that. On the A side, it is Fool for the City by Foghat.
I do remember that. Yeah.
That definitely was on FM. If you were to name a group that really represented the music of the 70s, more the mid to later 70s, one of the most iconic, because of all the strange and different interpersonal relationships where half their catalog is based upon them hating each other.
Not Fleetwood Mac.
Fleetwood Mac. Oh, yeah, Fleetwood Mac. There's actually 2 famous songs off of this. One of them is a song that was written by Stevie Nicks. She said it was her favorite song. She was always disappointed it wasn't a bigger hit. That's called Silver Springs. On the A side, it is Go Your Own Way.
Ah, yeah.
Definitely a yay. Holy
Off the Rumours album.
Yeah, classic. I used to have the Rumours album floating around up here.
There you go.
Look at that. How you like that for timing? Okay.
Don't stop thinking about tomorrow.
I can't stop thinking about the fact that we've got like 3-1 yays to nays. I definitely got to get a bigger jukebox, I think. This is off of the United Artists record label, Mama Ma Bell. On the A side, it's Electric Light Orchestra, Living Thing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Very big after high school.
So it would have been like mid to late 70s, roughly?
Yeah, mid to late 70s, I think.
This is the same group, same record label. They did a cover of one of the most iconic artists of the 60s. The Beatles, I believe, also covered the same song, Electric Light Orchestra. Want to take a guess?
Chuck Berry.
Chuck Berry.
Roll Over Beethoven.
Yeah.
Classic.
Got to be in there. It's got to be in there.
That was one of my go-to songs, definitely. Yeah.
He's one of those artists that of course I would have been too young, but I would have really loved to have seen him in his prime. Chuck Berry.
Oh, yeah.
Jerry Lee Lewis, probably even more so.
I actually saw Chuck Berry, but he was not in his prime. But it was still a decent show. It was kind of a rock and roll revival.
So we talked about Linda Ronstadt. We talked about Desperado. So what do you think the name of this group is going to be? It's off the same record label that she had.
Is it going to be Eagles?
It's going to be the Eagles. So I think the background on it, as I recall, was Henley or somebody was on a freeway, maybe with a drug dealer, and was driving quite dramatically. I think that's the background for the lyrics.
Are we talking Life in the Fast Lane?
Life in the Fast Lane, Asylum Records, the Eagles. That's got to be a yay, I'm guessing.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Joe Walsh riff.
Yeah, he was that they pulled that was part of what he would use to warm up. Do I have that right?
Right. Yeah, right.
This is off of Capitol Records. We may have to put this in the maybe pile. I know the name. I know the song. I don't know if it's for them though. So on the B side, the name of the song is "Bad Side of Town." On the A side, "Here Comes That Rainy Day Feeling Again" by the Fortunes.
I know the song. I didn't know who did it, but
you know what? We're just going to look it up. Let's see what Google Gemini tells us here, Dan. It was recorded by the British pop group. It was a top 40 hit in the U.S. Here comes that rainy day feeling again. Yeah, I got that one. Got to put in a jukebox so people don't have to listen to me sing it. Doesn't that look like a 70s record label? Just the artwork?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's off of Sussex Records. Sussex, S-U-S-S-E-X. S-U-S-S-E-X. Someone, and on the other side is I Believe in Music Gallery.
I couldn't say offhand that I know that. I mean,
is that the one that goes, I believe in music, whoa, I believe in love? I did that pretty bad, didn't I?
No judgment.
Thank you. I Believe in Music by Gallery.
I think it's a yay. It does qualify as a pretty familiar tune.
We'll go through the whole group at the end just to make sure. Oh yeah, Detroit City. Who's your favorite 70s rocker from Detroit?
Bob Seger?
Bobby Seger. Yes. Off of Capitol Records. On the B side, Sunspot Baby and Old Time Rock and Roll.
Yeah, that's a super classic. It's hard to even it's hard to even think of that song without Tom Cruise sliding across the floor.
Exactly. This is the third 45 off of the same record label. Two different artists, Asylum Records. So it's got to be one of the two artists. Which one are you hoping it would be? Linda or the Eagles?
Well, I guess I'm in a Linda mood.
Well, don't be disappointed because it is the Eagles. It is Lyin Eyes.
Can't be disappointed with the Eagles.
No, you can't. And your eyes cannot disguise, or something like that. Can't remember the lyrics off of that one. This is off of Far Records, California Old Time Song, Homemade Love. The name of the artist is Tom Bresh. I have no idea.
No idea.
Do we finally have an A? We have an A.
I think we have an A. Yeah.
We got 3 left. I'm not sure about this one. It's off of RCA record, California, and My Angel Baby, Toby Beau, I guess. Beau.
Yeah, Beau, right?
We got so many good ones. When it's in doubt, it gets put out. Now it's interesting. There's so much in each of these 45s. You and the listeners have no idea, but this one I'm holding in my hand is about 50% or 75% thicker and heavier than any of the other 45s I've handled. I mean, there's just a noticeable difference in it. I think they just got inducted into the Rock Hall, I think. It's off a Swan song. It's Wildfire Woman and Feel Like Making Love, Bad Company.
Oh, okay. Yeah, big time.
That's definitely a jukebox song in a tavern late at night. Let people draw their own conclusions. This is the last one. I will tell you, this is one of my favorite artists from the 70s that people typically can't even name a song he sang until you play it. It's off of ABC Records. It is City Boys on the B-side, Dan. On the A-side, it's by B.J. Thomas. And I can remember Casey Kasem always introducing this song the same way. And the song with the longest title in the history of music. It's B.J. Thomas with, Hey, Won't You Play Another Somebody Done Somebody Wrong song.
Yes, I remember that. Yeah.
That's all of them in the pack. All right, we're going to go right back to the beginning. Here we go. We have Good Girls Don't from the Knack. That had to come out late 70s, I'm guessing.
That's a yay.
One of the two from Three Dog Night, Black and White and Pieces of April.
Black and White's got to be a yay.
Pieces of April is one of my favorite songs. It wasn't one of their bigger hits, I will tell you.
I'm going to have to go look it up and see.
I'm going to put it in the nay because it's a good song somebody might enjoy. Linda Ronstadt.
Oh, no.
Linda Ronstadt. Poor, poor, pitiful me. Poor, poor, pitiful me. That's definitely a jukebox song, don't you think?
Yeah, got to give Linda her props.
There's a bunch of stoner guys from the 70s that are going to say you got to include Commander Cody and Lost Planet Airman, Hot Rod Lincoln.
Well, I mean, it's Hot Rod Lincoln. You got to.
Hot Rod Lincoln. It's Commander Cody. Still remember the album cover from that one. Of course, we got Eric Clapton. We've got After Midnight.
Well, that's a classic.
It really.
I would say yes.
Yeah. I would agree with you. And then we've also got the other Eric Clapton one, I Shot the Sheriff.
I mean, that's a really popular song, but
I want to put it in the nay. Can I do? I mean,
yeah, because it's not something I would start streaming.
Yeah, I Shot the Sheriff.
We didn't have streaming back when I was in high school. We had streaking.
Oh yeah, were you a streaker?
No, no.
Nor was I. But
we did have.
I had
someone in my high school.
Assuming they did some streaking at a public event.
Yeah, I think there was a football game, maybe.
Yeah, that was a really popular time to streak. Chicago, Color My World. That's definitely a yay.
Yeah. I'd vote yay.
Foghat's Fool for the City.
I gotta vote yay on that one.
That's a defining song from the 70s, I think. Go Your Own Way.
I think you have to say yay on that.
ELO, Living Thing.
Well, I would prefer Mama Bell because it's more of a rocker.
Okay, then guess what? It's included. Another Electric Light Orchestra song, Roll Over Beethoven, the cover of the Chuck Berry song.
Oh, well,
we got to do that.
Absolutely, yeah.
And the Eagles, of course, Life in the Fast Lane, got to do that one. The Fortunes, Here Comes That Rainy Day. I must keep singing that all night. Here comes that rainy day, feeling again.
Well, if we can't stop you, then let's put it on the
Galleries. I Believe in Music. Whoa, whoa. I believe in love.
Up to you.
We've got so many good ones. It's going to go in the nay. We just got so many good ones.
I fall more on the rocker side, so that's going to influence my.
And I'm a poppy.
Yays and nays.
I'm a poppy puppy.
Yeah.
I'm definitely a poppy puppy. Bob Seger, old time rock and roll. Got to have that one.
Oh, absolutely.
We're down to the final three here. Here we go. It's the Eagles again, and we already decided that we want to have Lion Eyes.
We should.
Again, a perfect song for a jukebox in the tavern where somebody's got relationship issues, those Lion Eyes. And oh, yeah. Feel Like Making Love, Bad Company.
They got my vote.
Yeah.
What was on the other side of that again?
Oh, I'm sorry. Wildfire Woman. I'm not familiar with that. Are you?
Yeah. No, I'm not.
And of course, BJ Thomas. Hey, won't you play another Somebody Done Somebody Wrong song? Oh, I'm telling you, I got to include that. He's just one of my favorite crooners. We've got 16 and we passed on 2 incredible ones. This is episode number 7 of Mystery Pack Jukebox. This is the most singles we pulled out of one mystery pack yet. 16, $4.99. We're talking roughly 33 cents a piece or something like that. Pretty close to it.
I didn't get to bring up my
Just talk about it.
the original cover for 25 or 64 in the Columbia Records. I bought it from a store, probably Recordland.
Recordland, okay.
Yeah, at the mall.
And that's in the original sleeve. It's in the original
sleeve. Original sleeve. I know it wasn't a hit right away. And what's really, there's a somewhat of disappointment in that 45 because it did not include the extended guitar solo, which was the best feature of that song.
On a 3-minute record, guess how long that instrumental intro is?
I do not know.
It's a minute long.
Wow. That was like maybe the second non-Monkeys single that I bought.
Oh, really?
First one being Green Eyed Ladies. But I was kind of I usually try to only buy albums because, well, if you got the single on the album, which they did in America, then you're wasting your money to get the single 45 single. But in some cases, like I didn't know anything about Chicago, but I knew I liked that song. Actually, you know what? I think my brother was the one that got that. I have his record. He wasn't much of a music guy.
Back in the late 70s or late 60s and early 70s, even those weren't really into music. We were all in the music somehow, right? I mean, it was so integrated into our fabric of our society and our culture. More so, I think, than what the current generation has. I may be wrong on that assumption.
I think you're right. Well, in my brother's case, he didn't ever really liked music. He thought it was kind of childish. I think I don't know what his actual words were, but I think he eventually got into it just because how could you avoid it? But I do remember the first album that he got was In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida.
Oh, Iron Butterfly. Oh, yeah. I scaled down my album collection from over 300 to I think I got about 100 left. And that is one of the albums I indeed kept. Perhaps the most iconic drum solo of all time. I would.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. It was interesting for me because of that album, I realized that I liked the visceral sound of instruments. And when somebody plays a drum solo, it's only the drums and it's fairly primitive, although, it could be sophisticated playing, but it's just the drums. And I just got into drums after that. Cause then Rare Earth, was it Rare Earth that did
they did Get
I
Ready.
Know I'm Losing, or Get Ready, yeah, and they had a big long drum solo in that, and there was a big drum solo on a Rascals album. I don't know, it was like I don't know if the song was Birthday. I don't think the song was Birthday, but I think the album was Birthday. It actually kind of led me into being into jazz because, well, they did solos all the time in jazz, so even more than the rock bands did. I mean, the rock music that was on the radio generally didn't have solos on it like that.
Dan Cooper, thanks for joining us on this episode of Mystery Pack Jukebox.
It was fun.